Madurai's Thiruparankundram hill shrine is witnessing tense scenes over Karthigai Deepam, and protesters had sharp verbal altercation with the Tamil Nadu police after being stopped from lighting the Deepam at the ancient hilltop stone pillar, which is also known as the Deepathoon, despite citing the High Court's orders. A lone woman was seen lighting the lamp outside a closed temple after police denial, and we're showing you the visuals of all that unfolded at the Madurai hilltop. And now this has triggered sharp outrage. Protesters allege double standards by the Stalin government, claiming that authorities allowed rituals and the bull-drawn chariot procession for the adjoining Hazrat Sultan Sikandar Padushah Dargah, while blocking the Karthigai Deepam. And officials say that permission was granted for the Dargah's flag hoisting and festival till January 6, 2026. And my colleague Pramod Madhav continues to stay with us. Pramod, clearly double standards can be seen. On one hand, the Dargah rituals are being allowed, but on the other hand, despite Madurai High Court's nod, the Deepam is not being allowed to be lit.
Surely is, Anjali. In fact, the HRNCE and several parties in this particular case are constantly claiming that that is not the area. The Deepam was lit traditionally, and there is a kind of rules that needs to be followed when it comes to the temple, and that is why they are following it, and they are doing it in the Sikandar, the Uchipulya temple. So this is the kind of argument that is placed by the Tamil Nadu government and various parties in this particular case, and that is why they are not being allowed. And the most important aspect is that they are also claiming that lighting a lamp next to the Dargah would lead to law and order issue, and this is also being battled in multiple courts right now, Anjali. But however, at this point, as the flag for hoisting Samdana Kudu Vida was allowed in this particular mosque, the Dargah issue started up, and that's when the protesters also tried to bring a lamp again, but still they were stopped on the base itself, Anjali.
All right, Mo, thank you so much for getting us all those details and for that context. So these are the two visuals from the Madurai shrine where you can see, and protesters are also alleging that this clearly exposes the double standards of the DMK government and the administration, with Dargah rituals being allowed and the Deepam not being allowed to lit. So this was the verbal altercation that took place between the pro-Deepam protesters and the cops. The cops were trying to stop the pro-Deepam protesters from lighting the lamp, despite the High Court allowing that the lamp can be lit at the Deepathoon. On the other hand, these are the visuals from the nearby Dargah where this bull chariot procession was allowed. These rituals were allowed, and apparently what cops claim is that a permission has been granted for this procession, for these rituals to take place at this Sikandar Dargah, which is nearby the Madurai hilltop shrine.